welcome to the Vidyadhan Scholarship Program 2026. In this video, let's talk about the instructions for the Vidyadhan Scholarship Program 2026 online test. So let's begin. So this is the test instructions that you all need to follow during the test. The test will consist of 25 multiple choice questions. The total durations of the test is 35 minutes. So you have 35 minutes to complete all the 25 questions. The question paper will be available in English. You will be receive an email from Quiligo Meghalaya Vidyadhan Scholastic Test 2026. So you will receive this email either one day before the test or on the day of the examinations. This email contains the link to access your test. Please do not forward or share this email with anyone else. Also, do not open the test link before your scheduled exam time. You should access the link only at the time mentioned in your hall ticket. If these instructions are not followed, you may not be allowed to take the test or another opportunity will not be given to you. You must log in to your registered email account 5 minutes before the scheduled exam time. So 5 minutes before your exam, you can start log in, read the instructions and then start the test. So next we have guideline for taking the online test. So you can take the test using a mobile phone, laptop or desktop computer, but make sure that your device having a front camera and also you have to give us camera access so that you will be able to take your test. So ensure a stable internet connection, Wi-Fi or mobile data on your device. So you have to make sure that you have good network connections starting from the beginning of the test till the end of the test. Because if you are not able to, if you don't have the good internet connections, you may stuck somewhere or you may not be able to complete the test. So make sure before the test, find a place where you have good internet connections and then start the test. So this is a video monitored online test, which means your camera will remain on throughout the examinations. Before the test begins, please check your camera is working properly. If your camera is not functioning, you will not be able to take the test. So make sure your device camera is working properly. If you are taking the test using a mobile phone, place it in a stable surface. Put it in a table. Avoid holding the phone in your hand while taking the test. Your face should remain clearly visible to the camera throughout the examinations. Next, we have step to follow for the successful completions of the test. So to begin, make sure you are completely alone in the room while taking the test. Since the exam is monitored through your camera, only your face should be visible. If another person appears on the screen, it may be considered as malpractice and you could be disqualified from the test. So make sure you sit alone and no one should enter your room while taking the test. During the examinations, please do not talk to anyone even if someone enters the room or calls your name. Avoid having a conversations until your test is over. Also, do not make any phone calls during the exam. Please don't take the calls. If someone calls you during the test, just cut it and call them back later. While taking the test, sit at a comfortable distance from your device, at least 1.5 feet while taking the test. Once the test starts, remain in front of the screen until you have completed and submitted your exam. Please do not leave your seat while The test is in progress. If you move away from the camera, it may affect your test. So please don't move here and there. So if you need to solve any questions, if you need any calculations, you are not allowed to use calculator. You may use a pen or a blank sheets of paper for rough work. However, please do not use calculator on your mobile phone during the examination, or you are not allowed to use any calculator or any other phone. You are allowed only to use one phone and one paper and one pen. We are not allowed to use calculator during the exam. So now, how to start and take the test. So now let's move to the test. Let's see in the settings how to default the browser. In between there will be glitches, so you don't have to worry. So you have to go to the settings to set the default browser. Go to the settings, search apps, then click search, then you see apps, then click there. Click manage apps. You see three dot there. Open other settings. You can see default apps, click that. Then click browser. As you can see here, Chrome. Just click there. Then if you are using Redmi and Poco mobiles, there is another settings you have to set. So first go to apps, then go to default apps. Click there. Then go to browser apps. Click there. Then click there. Click that Chrome. Then this will be easy for you to attend the test. Now allowing camera access, I have mentioned you, like you have to give access to the camera. So now let's see how to allow the camera access in Chrome. So just click test setting, then click the three dot you see there, then click settings. Click site settings, then click camera, and then you have to click this site can ask for your camera. Then that camera will be seen your face through the test. So make sure you follow this, and then your test will be, if you follow this, the test will be completely successful. So now let's see about the test. Let's begin the test. So as I have mentioned you will receive the mail from Quiligo. So here I also received this mail from Quiligo. So this is Vidyadhan Scholatis Test 2026. For Nagaland, you will receive Nagaland Vidyadhan Scholastic Test. For Meghalaya, you will receive Meghalaya Vidyadhan Scholastic Test 2026. So please read all these instructions here. Read all these instructions, and then after you read all these instructions, then open your test. Just open the test here. Open your test here. See, here they will mention Meghalaya Vidyadhan Scholastic Test 2026. So you have 35 minutes. You have to complete 25 questions in 35 minutes. So click here, start the test. See, here camera tracking is enabled for this form. So this camera is on. You have to on the camera from the beginning of the test till the end of the test. So please read these instructions and then provide access to camera. Just click here. See, click here. Then your face should be visible here. So your face should be visible here till the end of the test. So all good, you can click here. So here you have 25 questions in 35 minutes. 35 minutes you have to complete 25 questions. So this is the timings. Now 34 time left you seen here. So you have to complete within the this timing, and this is the how many questions you have complete. So you will receive 27 questions. So your name you have to write here. I'll just write XXX here. Then next question, it will be your ID, your 6-digit application number. So in the hall ticket it will be there. So just write your 6-digit number. So I'll just write, for example, 1 2 3 4 5 6. I'll just write it randomly. And here, see, this question I have complete too. So this is the question. So you first read the question and then you tick here according to your answer. You just click, I'll just randomly click the answer here, then click next question. So if you want to leave this question number 2, you can click next question. You can answer it later also. Then you just read the question and answer. Then next question. Then click submit the test. Yes, submitting the test. So thank you. Please follow this instruction. So once you follow these instructions, you will complete the test successfully without any interruption, without any issues. You will complete the test. So if you do well the exam, this Vidyadhan scholarship is for you. So all the best. Wish you all the very best for the exam. Thank you.